everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast. For today's episode, we are going to be talking about love and hip hop Atlanta. We are going to be focusing on, the scene that happened between Karlie, Mama D, and Erica. Oh, it was intense, but we're here for the drama and the shenanigans. This is, part of the reason why we find, love and hip hop entertaining. And this is why we tune in for the drama and the shenanigans. But before I go into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's keep it growing and flowing. So we see in the scene that Karlie, brings a cease and desist letter on behalf of Bambi to Mama D, because the history between Mama D and Bambi, they don't like each other. And like Mama D is always vocalizing that she doesn't like Bambi. She didn't like Bambi for Scrappy. She's one of those type of mother-in-laws that's like super intrusive, I feel like, in her children's life. Those type of like in-laws that are like, they don't let like their kids be, even when they're married. They always have to put their 2 cents in. So but I feel like enough is enough. Like, she's constantly like coming online saying this about Bambi, and it's like, okay, like, woman, like, your son divorced her now. Like, y'all even had a divorce party celebrating, the whole fact that he left Bambi. Like, why are you still, trying to bring down this woman? Why are you still talking against this woman? Like, I actually don't blame, Bambi for sending her a cease and desist. Like, it is a bit like, of like far-fetched, but it's like, enough is enough. And sometimes you have to show people, like, I'm not gonna have you keep talking down on me. Like, let this go. Like, I have moved on from your son. You've gotten your son back. What is the problem? But then I do also get the fact that Mama D is also saying, like, there's two sides to a story. We don't know what, Bambi may have done or said to her behind the scenes, because obviously we don't know these people personally. But I feel like, Mama D could be she could be a handful, in my personal opinion. So, Karlie comes and she's trying to, serve it to her. And then, Erica is all of a sudden like, super best friends with Mama D. I feel like she's sort of trying to get back into good graces. We see now that she's like hanging out a lot with Scrappy. They've been going on dates and all sorts of different things. And I'm not saying that, people don't have to be cordial with, their ex partners, especially if they have children together, in their case, between her and Scrappy. But I feel like she's kissing up a little too much. That's how I feel. So she has, a bit of a problem. She feels like, why is Karlie serving like Mama D, like the sis and deceased? And like, I don't understand. Like, I feel like Mama D has no behavior whatsoever. She's like, when Karlie is trying to explain to her, like, you keep talking on this woman and like you keep having things like, get dramatic. She's saying, like, I don't care. I don't care what people think. People can kiss my ass. I was like, this lady has no behavior, no manners. She has no manners whatsoever. And she goes, yeah, people can kiss my ass and it itches. I was like, I was shocked, guys. I was so flabbergasted. Like, I was like, did she just say you can kiss my ass and it itches? I was like, this woman is crazy. I was like, no, man, this is not any type of, it's not professional to have to talk to people like that. Who wants to kiss your ass if it's itching? That means like, there's some kind of a hygiene problem going on. I was like, she has no shame, to say this on TV. I know we're here for the drama, but I feel like that one was a little bit too much what she said. And Karlie also mentioned, like, Scrappy cheated on Bambi. And knowing how, those type of parents, like, their kids could do no wrong. Mama D is like, oh, I wasn't there, so I don't know. And it's like, your son has cheated. Like, stop the foolishness. Like, get it together. That's what I was thinking. I was like, Lord, this lady is why is she so dramatic? Yes, we're here for it, but it's like, Jesus. But I must say, I do love the excitement and the fighting and the shouting. That's what love and hip hop encompasses, because I seen that they were doing some storylines about healing and journey, and there's nothing wrong with healing and being peaceful and that sort of thing. But I feel like it's not it doesn't go with the whole image of love and hip hop. So I feel like, you could spice up things a little bit, and I'm here for the little fighting. So we see in the scene, like, Mama D, Erica, and Karlie, they're shouting at each other. They're behaving in the most ways, and I was just like, God damn. And then one thing I didn't like is the fact that Erica told um Karlie, oh, she should mind her business, that she shouldn't, like, intersect or interject herself in, Scrappy and Bambi's business. But like, when you serve somebody a cease and desist, I don't think you could do so on your, like, by yourself. And if the person is like continuously harassing you, she might not even want to confront Mama D. So she got Karlie to do it for her. And Erica, I just feel like Erica, it just wants to make sure she stays on Love and Hip Hop, so she's bringing a little bit of drama. But I generally find her to be super boring, in my personal opinion. And you guys may have a different opinion, but she's saying, like, why, where was all this energy when Bambi sort of was creeping with Scrappy, and she talked about, like, how her daughter needed to get, like, therapy and that sort of thing. And she feels like Karlie wasn't there for her. And Karlie said, if this was happening to you, I would have gone to war for you too. I would have bat for you too. And she's feeling like this did happen to me, and you didn't go. You didn't bat for me. But at the same time, I feel like the main denominator in all of this problems and all of this shenanigans is Scrappy. I feel like he causes a lot of problems, like, between the women, and I feel like he should be blamed. Like, yes, she was creeping with your man, but your man also was with it as well. So it's not just the woman that should be blamed, but the man should be blamed as well. And I was like, Lord, like, Karlie is just the messenger. Like, why are they shouting up at her like this? Like, this is just crazy and outrageous behavior. And I just don't like the fact that she told her to, like, mind her own business. And then in the end, Karlie had to, like, run up from the place, because she's just like, you know what? They're not trying to hear me. Karlie just runs out and tells them, just read the letter. I feel like if Mama D does not stop, like, I feel like, like Bambi has all right to perhaps sue her. Maybe this is only just a storyline. Maybe she's not gonna sue her in real life, because we know these people try to bring the drama because they want to be called back again for another season. So they try to bring as much drama, as they can. But Lord of mercy. And the other thing I kind of don't like too, I feel like, if Mama D is doing things that are insulting, degrading towards Bambi, and, Bambi have obviously moved on, like, they have moved on. But if she's doing that, I feel like, yes, Erica, this is your child's grandmother. But if she's wrong and she's doing things that, that are not pleasing, or that's offending another person, I feel like Erica, it should tell her, like, my goodness, Erica, like, what is Scrappy doing to you? Yes, he's your child's father, but wrong is wrong and right is right. That's just my personal opinion. But either way, I feel like I'm here for the shenanigan. The drama is spicy. I was really, really, impressed with this particular episode. I'm just waiting to see what unravels. But I feel like pretty soon, Mama D and Bambi are probably gonna get into a bit of a spat and a fight. So let's see how this goes down. Maybe even Erica might get into a fight with Bambi as well, because she seems to, years after all of this has taken place, she's still, harboring feelings towards Bambi. But I feel like she should check Scrappy. Like, your problem is really with Scrappy. If he couldn't keep y'all relationship, monogamous, why are you trying to blame Bambi at the same time? And I'm not saying Bambi doesn't have a part to play. You know what I mean? She was creeping with someone else's man, and she eventually married him. But I feel like Mama D should lay this to rest. Like, you have grandkids, your grandkids, this is their mother. Like, get it together. But let me know what you guys thought about the scene. I was like, wow, this is getting exciting, from the whole storyline of the peace and the healing. I was tired of that. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you feel like Karlie should have served Bambi that cease and desist letter, or do you feel like Bambi should have came and did it herself? What is your perception of, Erica interjecting? Like, why is she kissing up so much to Mama D when she's had her problems with Mama D in the past? And what did you think about the comment where she said, oh, y'all could kiss my ass and itch? I thought she was out of pocket and has no behavior, but let me know your comments. That's all for today for All Kinds of Advice podcast. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Take care. Ciao.